Hi guys, so this is analysis update on the XY guys. What am I expecting on the XY? Before we start to this analysis on the XY, I will do a quick recap on the XY. If you watched my previous analysis on the XY, I was predicting the XY to push to the downside around 106.486. I said we might reject around this zone right here because we can see that it was giving us the lower high around this area right here. And we can see, but we came out with like a gap, right? So it came up a little bit to fill the gap before actually pushing down to um imbalance right here. And we can see that the market did not to really move in a good direction because we pushed up to the zone that I was talking about right here, but we can see that there was this gap as well. It just came to gap up this place right here. We had this gap right here, came up here, then come down as well, and we can see that if not because of how this market had this jump, right, we actually reacted around this area with this right here, and it came down to our level right here before continuing to push to the upside to give us another lower high continue, which is fine. That's how the market plays out sometimes, especially if it's like Monday or Tuesday, it's likes to like gap out. So now we can see that we continue to tank to the downside, hitting negative 61.8 as well. And you know that if you've been watching my analysis, you know negative 61.8 is always like my TP2 area, right? So now I'm just gonna delete this analysis and let's reanalyze the XY based on the current price action. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Just like we like to do top down analysis. So I'm going to go to the weekly time frame first, and let's see how the market it's doing. So as I said, we are still kind of on a downtrend on the XY, right? But that does not mean we cannot catch an uptrend based on how the market is analyzing. We know the market, we have an impulse, we have this correction, and we can see based on type of chart pattern, the correction is more of a bullish correction, right? We have this some rectangular correction for it. Sorry, a bearish. Oh my god, sorry guys, a bearish correction for it to continue to push to the downside, all right, to hit my negative 27% fib level, which is also a possible touch of the trend line, right? So that's a possibility, but like I said, because we're in the day trader, we just look at the bigger time frame just to see the overall picture. But we can always take trades in between. This is the weekly time frame. So just like I mentioned previously, right? I think it's still gonna kind of like push to the upside a bit because we can see the market is breaking structure. So we can see that this was broken. You can see that this was broken, right? This was the previous lower high that was given and it was broken, as we can see. So now we can see again that. So let's go to this right here. This is the previous one we had and just sort of broken as well, despite the fact that it wasn't that solid break because we did not close above that area, but it was still broken, right? But assuming this candlestick closed really good, then it's really kind of like justified. But like I said, it does not really matter. We still break it, so there's still a possibility of it just retracing a little bit to give us the higher low to push to the upside, and I'm still predicting it to probably get to maybe 61.8 or 78.6% fib level, just like I mentioned previously, right, when I was in man. Right, so now let's go to my daily time frame and let's see what the market is doing on the daily time frame. So let's see if we need any adjustment. We can adjust this a little bit. We can adjust this as well a little bit. We can see that the market here is so similar to the weekly time frame. There is this reflection right here, right? So what is the daily time frame showing us? We have some type of like a change of character, right? There is that possibility that the XY might push more to the downside on the daily time frame. So we have this change of structure right here, which we can see run around here. We have this broken like that. So now let's see. So we have like internal break of structure as well. So if you do this internal break of structure, this is the current price. We have this break of structure as well. There's another break of structure here, but I'll go to more smaller time frame to look at it further. Let's go to our 4 hour time frame. Okay, on our 4 hour time frame, I already have it indicated right here. We can see then mm, so we can see. Let me go to my daily time frame and see. Okay, let's see right here. We have this. We have this other block right here. That if we continue to push to the downside, that's a good one, two. Go to right here. So let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Let's see. There is also a good one right here. Mm, so we can see that we can refine this here. We have it right here. So there's that possibility that it's gonna come over there to react. Then there is also an imbalance right here that needs to be filled. Let's see, right here to here. There's that imbalance. So let's go to our 2 hour time frame and see if we need more frame now. So because there is this kind of gap here, I see more possibility of the market retracing around this area right here instead of this right here, right, to fill in the gap. So you just have to be patient with the XY because I think the XY will probably kind of do some sort of like push to the upside, right? Like I said, that will also depend if the market actually prick the straight line right here, right? So, because the market has been kind of like choppy, it's been gapping, but it's sort of like filling the gap so far. But you can also see that there is still, it's just been gapping all that. This is the last eye we have right here that we can put into consideration as well. So let's see now. Let's go to a smaller time frame. If there is anything Not really. Mm, so because we have to be mindful of the trend line. Like I said, there's this trend line right here, and if I zoom out a little bit, we can see that we've been bouncing around that trend line. So there is a possibility of it coming here for it to continue to push to the upside, right? But we just have to be patient to see how the markets react around this 38.2% fib level area. If we continue to see some sort of reaction around this area, and I see some sort of like a change of structure around that area, then there is a possibility that it might come to this area to possibly reject from, right? Because we have a small other block here that we might reject from. Yeah, we have other block, and there is also an imbalance playing around that area as well. An imbalance playing around that area as well. Mm, around that area as well. So there is a possibility of it coming here to reject, then continue to push to the upside. So that's a possibility that we might be looking forward to, right? Based on that, I'm deleting this trend line because I still think it's my. No, I'm just gonna leave it, but you guys just be mindful of the trend line because it might come here to give us like a fake out for it to continue to push to the upside. But like I said, before you take any trade, make sure that the market, because the market is still on a downtrend. So if you see the internal structure right here, we can see that we are breaking, even despite the fact that the market is kind of um chubby, right? It's not that clear. We're still breaking structure either way. So before we take anything, maybe from this trend line, we want some sort of like come here, right? Break structure here, come over here to kind of like break change of structure, right? Then give us the lower high, continue, break the structure as well. Then that's more guaranteed that we might continue to push um to the upside, right? Because we can see that this market is the gap is filled right here. So there is that possibility of it coming to give this area right here because like I said, we have continued to give us the downtrend move. So as of right now, it's still sell until otherwise happen, right? You can see it's giving us the lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, even lower high here. So we may come here right here to give us lower high to continue to turn to the downside as well. Let's go to much smaller time frame. Let's refine this. Mm, yeah, definitely a bear run. We can see this beautiful candlestick right here, right? So it might come over here to break this previous one because this one wasn't broken. So let's see 30-minute time frame. Nothing to change. Let's see the 15-minute time frame. I think I'm just gonna leave that like that. So I think we should see this is a low to target for right here. A low to target for right here. So we might come here right here, then continue to tank to the downside, right? So let's just see how the market plays out, guys. But I kind of think the market is going to continue to push to the downside to maybe this trend line right here. So I just think it might come here to around this area right here to give us kind of like it here. Like I said, I still think I'm gonna continue to push downs, but because I'm an one step at a time, we don't have to rush until something happens. But if you see when it comes here and it gives us change of character here, then you know the market has changed. But as of right now, I'm towards a sell rather than a buy. So this is my quick analysis on DXY, guys. Hope you guys find it helpful. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. And I'll see you in my next analysis, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.